in effect, man. Of course, you know we on the front line all the time discussing brother Carmelo Anthony, what's going on with the brother, and what we could do as a people to make this appeal, man, victorious. You know, and I'm gonna tell you another thing as we speak. I already gave y'all a political move. Now they can't stop people from getting visitations. If you know somebody, I know where Carmelo Anthony, I'm gonna get the information. I know it's some pack unit, whatever that is, whatever prison he's located at. If you know or got some family up there, you need to make some visits. You know, we need to make some visits to make sure that the family up there understand how important the welfare of this young brother is. The welfare of this young brother is to show, that we are a powerful people. If we want to protect our own, and that's our mission, we can make it happen. We stronger than any mafia or any of that shit if we want to be. If we decide he gonna be all right, he gonna be all right. You feel what I'm saying? Now it's time for all that weak shit to be out the door. It's time to come together and unify to us to whatever extent that we can, because I know we are developing in stages. But it's time to graduate a couple of levels up from being, where we was 2 3 years ago. We got to develop, every year, every month, every week. Shit, it should be some development, because we talking political. Let's talk political. So if you out there and you hear my voice, if you know anybody in that prison where he at, make a visit. Make a visit. And see who are the power brokers, for our people. So we can have conversation and let them know and what it is that we can do to make sure that Carmelo Anthony is safe. I want to make sure that he's safe. And so I know the family in there, and whatever we could do. If we had to put a GoFundMe together, we got to put some paper together to fund the operation. That's what it's about. Your initiative, whatever initiative you have, you got to fund your initiative. That's just what it is. And so whatever, letting the family up there know if we have to put something on the books for a family who, we can do that. That's not a problem. We could do that. If they can fund theirs, we can fund ours. We can fund ours. And make that trip up there, visit, talk to the family up there, make an understanding that this is what we're trying to achieve, and what do we have to, present to the brothers up there, as far to secure his safety, and we should do that immediately. If you out there, some family up there, make a visit. It's time to make a visit. Or if you can just make one visit. If you could just make one visit, and talk. How is he doing? What's going on? The family, the family is depending on y'all, man. The family out here is depending on y'all. They say they willing to support y'all. You know, they're willing to support you so that you could secure Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm gonna start hearing back from you, the family. You ain't got to, but I know in the energy that just putting it out there, somebody gonna take that alley oop and they gonna crash the backboard in. I know it's a lot of brothers down there in Texas that can make moves like that. I know you. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all. Y'all get some courageous family down there. You know, it's some very dynamic and courageous family down there that can make that happen. And what I want to talk about in this particular video is where's the boycotts? You see, cause they talking shit. After and they talking shit to us as a people. If you support Carmelo Anthony, they talking greasy. And so, you know, we got to show motherfuckers we ain't playing. And so what I need family out there is we need to get some critical Texas businesses that we gonna boycott. In Collins County, they need we need a list out there, family. We need Texas family to step the fuck up at this point in time. And I know y'all already stepping up. I'm just saying, this is critical. Cause you got to start hurting them goddamn pockets to let them know we ain't playing. You see, so we need to have this spinal tap. We need to have a spinal tap on certain critical areas down there to hurt them economically, to let them know we ain't playing with you. You see what I'm saying? Y'all talking about, y'all putting out all these violating videos against Carmelo Anthony. You got niggas out here making videos about him being violated. What's going on, family? If y'all know do y'all know them guys that's making these? It's some niggas. Like, nigga, what's up with you, man? Why are you making these videos? You perverted ass nigga. And somebody that slid, he making a video. How many ways Carmelo can be violated? I say, bitch ass nigga. Do y'all know these niggas? That shit should be removed. You know what I'm saying? And that shit should be removed. Perverted Greek Roman motherfuckers. These is niggas. But we got to come from all directions. And that, getting up there, making a visit up there is one thing. And the next thing is boycotting Texas. Fuck it. I don't care. All of it. Certain critical businesses down there that we need to stop spending money to let them know we ain't playing no motherfucking games with them. Because you can see us working on the Asians. They hurting. Let them hurt. Let them run their motherfucking mouth too. Long as that dollar is still in your goddamn pocket, fuck them. We don't want your food. You can't cook no goddamn way. I'm sick of y'all, eating that pigeon meat and fucking cat meat and shit. I'm sick of y'all. So, yeah, I want to know something out there. It's time to quit just putting up fucking videos. It's time to turn that fucking dial up. So I want to hear from FBA out there. This is critical. Y'all doing it for Cyrus? Salute. 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 Respect. You feel me? Salute. Respect. What about Carmelo Anthony? It should be some boycotts going on right now in Texas. Critical because, we missing that element with Carmelo. We missing that element. They think we playing with him. So I need FBA, all black institutions, all black movements, whatever you is. I see all the movements riding with Carmelo. Okay, then, let's see what we can do as a unit, just us. You feel me? I know we all, but when niggas come up out of these movements, really, nigga, we got family. You know what I'm saying? Still, nigga, you over here, you over here, you over, but we family right here on the soil. So I mean, we can You know what I'm saying? You come to the family reunion and shit, nigga. We everything till we get to the family reunion, and then nigga is a party. We ain't talking none of that shit. You know, we talking family talk when we come to the, the family reunion. Then we split up. We become this. We become that, and you know what I'm saying. So we should be able to come together and make some power moves on these people to let them know we ain't motherfucking playing with them. So to all the communities, movements out there needs to be blackout boycotts in Texas, in Collins County, in Dallas, wherever the fuck. Texas gonna pay the price for railroading Carmelo Anthony. Texas. There should be boycott blackouts on Texas. And I know that's a state, that's more state, but so goddamn what? And and if they got if they got businesses, we need to know if they got businesses that's national. Cause we need to hurt their ass nationally too. So any headquarters, and all of that, but they got national bit, we boycotting all that shit all around the United States. Period. We not playing with y'all. We not playing with y'all. For real. So get this message out. Share this damn video to all the movement, the leaders of all the movements. Where is the boycott, the blackout for Carmelo Anthony in Texas? They're going to have to learn the hard way. See, when you talk that shit, that talk, we could talk that talk. But when you hit their ass in that pocket, you see how they be talking all that shit to them goddamn next month rent show up and they ain't got nobody in that motherfucking store. When next month rent show up and them dollars short and they can't, and how many months is y'all gonna go? Matter of fact, it's the Last Supper. You see what I'm saying? You crossers, and we cutting your ass all the way off. Ain't no coming back. We gonna take our money, and you doing us a favor by showing us how you really feel in real time, so you can go ahead and ignite that fire in our people, so we can cut your white ass all the way off. That's all. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. So family, I'm gonna be talking about this. So to my family out there that got peoples in that prison with Carmelo Anthony, what I want you to do, I need for you to make a visit. Get up there, make a visit, see your family, tell them the agenda. When you get up there, have your paper already written up, questions. What do we need to do? How do we need to do it? You got books, what you want, we'll take care of y'all to take care of Carmelo. See what we can do. And the boycott. We need the boycott. We need a blackout down there. We need to know the businesses we need to be, putting the blackout on. So get us a list out there, man. Tired of these videos. Videos is cool, but they got to lead to something monumental. Quick. Make them like, oh no, wait a minute. Maybe we need to rethink this. You see what I'm saying? I'll see y'all in a minute. Click that link right down in the video description. Generalseti Patreon support. Keep me on the front line all the time. And I'll be black in a minute. Black power.